Hey guys, it's Bounty Hunter 38 here, and today we'll be doing another Redstone tutorial. Sorry about the last one. Yeah, anybody who looked at that would just say, "You, just no." It was a bad Redstone tutorial. I was very silent. Anyway, yeah. So today we are doing another one, and this is an invention called the Smeltamatron. As you can see, 2.0. Sorry, that's important. Blaze 2010 and I'm not sure if you've heard of Blaze 2010, we had come up with the idea that we need to start smelting stuff. But we only had one furnace, or two, and it was just complicated. We didn't know which one to put it in. So, what we would have is we would have this, and finally I came up with the idea, just one. But no, now I have two, and it's kind of complicated, but let's push the lever to start. And we've got some, that's from raw rabbit. We've also got raw pork chops. And in fuel, unfortunately, you have to put 2 stacks of something, but it's just a little thing. It should be, it's just because of 1.8 issues. My end product, we will soon see something. Come on. Alright, yep, okay. I see. And is it coming along? No. Okay, guys, we're starting to get our end products, and as you can see, the coal and the charcoal will filter through, so that you aren't wasting anything, and you can use them for whatever you want after they have smelted. The Sorry about that whole thing. Apparently, it was working before. I just don't have my sound on. This is just so that there's not an annoying ticking in the background. If you were to have sound, let me show you what it's like with sound. So, options, music and sounds, all the way up. And we've got just everything. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I've just... Now you can hear that, right? That's annoying. So what happens here... Oh, it stops the hopper right where it is. I'm going to turn that off because that is wicked annoying. I don't want to have to listen to that the entire time. But anyway, we've got our end products. The coal and the charcoal are filtering through. And we have our cooked pork chops. I'm not sure why it's doing that. And then, so that should work. Let's get to the redstone. Okay guys, we're back, and here is where we're going to build our contraption. Let's start where we put everything. This will be fuel, furnace 2, and furnace 1, or you can label them whatever you want. If you have a friend, you can be like so-and-so's and so-and-so's, I don't know. And then, over here, we will put the chest where everything ends up, and let's head down. Under these 2 hoppers, let's just dig out this piece, because we will need to dig out that piece. We are going to put 2 furnaces, and then a hopper leading into that furnace. What's going to happen eventually is fuel will come down, go into this furnace first, and then anything left over, 64 will go into this furnace. Slowly, stuff will come back out and into this furnace, overflow. So now, what we're going to have here, if we just come over and check the redstone, is a hopper sticking out here, and then 2 droppers. So, wait, what? This is already off to a bad start. Okay, here we go. We've got 2 droppers, I believe, coming up right there. Dang it, it changed my controls and not good. Oh. And then shift click. Have 2 hoppers running into that. And if we dig back here, another hopper going through here into this dropper, which will be propelled redstone. You can bring it up another level and use that, but you just have to keep flicking that switch because the redstone would end up interfering with these hoppers. Just build that back up. Now, over in this direction, we're going to have 2 hoppers. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the bottom dropper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we put some hoppers here. We're counting, people. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to have a comparator, which is constantly comparing if there is a thing in this. So right now, if we put that, you'll see that it keeps traveling back and forth and sending a redstone current through these two comparators. If you were wondering what comparators do, that's what they do. Then we're going to have redstone leading into that dropper. And so whenever fuel comes out, it's going to lead into this dropper, go up, and there is a hopper that leads into this furnace. Once we have that, we should... Yep, okay, yep, that's what it is. We should have two hoppers leading down from both of these. Then... This is tricky. It all gets kind of bunched up because I tried to make it as compact as possible. But it's tricky. It's tricky. So we're going to have the rest of our droppers coming up here. And then place it. And two, we just go around here. Hoppers. And this is going to lead into the bottom. So that what happens when these furnaces are done cooking, it's going to go into these. There will be redstone. It's really bad. Nobody likes you. It's bad. There will be a piece of redstone going in here so that it's constantly propelled upwards into a chest, which we will be getting to in a second, how it will end up getting in the chest. Let's just take a block of yellow something. Once we have that, what we also want to do is take this redstone, which is propelling into this dispenser, and then build up so that it reaches the top. Because a redstone current for one of these will only run as far as up to the top here. So we're going to want to build up so that the redstone goes, and voila. Now, in our chest, we have a quartz pork chop. This is the construction of the necessities. However, this is not a necessity, but something that's just, if you find that ticking annoying sound really quite annoying, which I highly recommend doing this because it's just ridiculous having to listen to that constantly over and over and over. It's a vicious thing. What will happen is if we come down here, we could place that right there, but redstone will end up feeding in there. So once we have that, it will just stop. Then, as we see, if we put a repeater here, what will happen? The redstone... Wait a second. Oh, I'm discovering stuff. Discoveries are made. That's the only bad thing. It won't come down as redstone. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to have it go off to the side, have redstone and a track running down here. 1, 2, dippy dip. And we have it coming over here, running into this hopper, which stops every time. So, again, if we turn on our volume, this does not make sense. What? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so if we push this lever now, it's going to stop. I should have done that before. But now, if we let's just make some room for whatever we will be needing. Oh, sorry. We're a pork chop, we're a chicken, and some fuel. Finally. Now we turn it on. You just have to listen to the sound. I haven't found a way to muffle it since, but if you guys, you hunters, want to find a way to muffle it, then be welcome to. So, just for the sake of vanity, we're going to place a wall here because it looks much nicer. And you could also transform these into chests. You'd have to leave, like, this would be obviously just still a hopper because you can't have two chests right next to each other. But then you would just need to bring the whole thing down a level, and then have one more dropper here, and this is the cheaper way to do it, sort of. You would still need these hoppers, which obviously are a lot of iron. We stop, and we have. Oh yeah, that's right, because I forgot about that whole thing. We have our end product, and it's feeding in the coal. Let's check on that chicken. It should be traveling down. Should already be in the chest. Let's wait a second. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. And as always, I hope this helps. As always, happy hunting.